Japandi-style decluttering, the art of organizing for peace of mind. Let me start with a question for you. Have you ever walked into your home after a long day, looked around at all the stuff, and felt your stress levels go up instead of down? That feeling of being overwhelmed by your own belongings is incredibly common. What if I told you there's a way to organize your space that doesn't just make it look tidy, but actually calms your mind and brings a sense of peace to your daily life? It's not about ruthless minimalism or getting rid of everything you own. It's about a thoughtful, intentional approach to creating a home that truly feels like a sanctuary. So, if you're ready to say goodbye to clutter and hello to clarity, you're in the right place. The idea of decluttering can feel like a huge, daunting task. For many of us, it brings up images of giant trash bags and stressful decisions. But the Japandi approach is different. It's gentler, more mindful. Remember, Japandi is that beautiful blend of Japanese minimalism and Scandinavian functionality. It's not just an aesthetic. It's a philosophy centered on intention, quality, and finding joy in simplicity. So, when we apply this philosophy to decluttering, the goal isn't just to have less stuff. The goal is to create a space that breathes, a space where your mind can rest, free from the constant visual noise that clutter creates. It's about curating your home so that every single item has a purpose, a meaning, or brings you genuine joy. It's about transforming your relationship with your belongings. The first and most important step in Japandi decluttering is a mindset shift. Before you even touch a single object, I want you to ask yourself a powerful question. How do I want to feel in this space? Do I want to feel calm, creative, energized, cozy? Get really specific. Picture that feeling in your mind. This feeling becomes your guide, your North Star for the entire process. From now on, every decision you make about what stays and what goes will be measured against that feeling. This changes everything. It's no longer about, should I keep this, but rather, does this item support the feeling of peace I want to create? Now, let's get practical. A great way to start is by focusing on one small, manageable area at a time. Don't try to tackle your entire house in one weekend. That's a recipe for burnout. Maybe start with a single drawer, one bookshelf, or just the top of your coffee table. The key is to build momentum with small wins. As you pick up each item in that small area, you're going to sort it into 4 categories. First is keep. These are the items you love, you use regularly, and that align with that feeling you want to create. Second is relocate. These are things that you want to keep, but they're in the wrong place. The classic example is the pile of mail on the dining table or the stack of books on the floor next to your bed. They just need to find their proper home. Third is donate or sell. These are items that are still in good condition, but no longer serve you. They don't bring you joy, you haven't used them in ages, and they don't fit the vision for your space. Let them go so someone else can find value in them. And fourth is recycle or discard. This is for items that are broken, expired, or truly at the end of their life. The real heart of the Japandi method lies in how you decide what to keep. This is where we move beyond just function. The famous KonMari method asks, does it spark joy? And that's a fantastic starting point. But Japandi takes it a step further. It asks you to consider not just joy, but also purpose and meaning. For each item you're considering keeping, ask yourself these 3 questions. 1, is it functional? Does it serve a practical purpose in my life right now? Be honest, not in a hypothetical future, but right now. 2, is it beautiful? Do I genuinely love the way this item looks? Does it bring me aesthetic pleasure? And 3, does it have sentimental value? Does this item connect me to a cherished memory, a person I love, or an important moment in my life? An item doesn't need to check all 3 boxes, but it should strongly check at least one. That old, slightly chipped mug, it might not be the most beautiful thing you own, but if sipping your morning coffee from it feels like a warm hug, it's functional and sentimental. it stays. That pile of magazines you've been meaning to read for 6 months. They might have beautiful pictures, but they aren't serving a function right now and are likely just collecting dust and creating visual clutter. It's probably time to let them go. This process forces you to be incredibly intentional. You're no longer passively letting things pile up. You're actively choosing what deserves to take up precious space in your life and in your home. Once you've decided what to keep, the next step is equally important: giving everything a home. This is where the Scandinavian side of Japandi really shines. Its emphasis on smart, functional storage. The goal is to create a system where everything is easy to find and, just as importantly, easy to put away. Chaos happens when items don't have a designated spot. Think about using natural materials for your storage solutions to maintain that Japandi aesthetic. Woven baskets are perfect for holding blankets or magazines. Simple wooden boxes or trays can corral smaller items on a shelf or countertop. Use drawer dividers to bring order to your kitchen utensils or your desk supplies. The key is to make your storage solutions as beautiful as they are practical. They shouldn't be an afterthought. They should be an integral part of your design. And here's a pro tip: embrace empty space. This is a huge concept in Japanese design known as ma. It's the idea that the empty space is just as important as the objects within it. It's the pause in a piece of music. It's what allows each individual item to be seen and appreciated. So don't feel the need to fill every single shelf or cover every wall. Let your rooms breathe. That negative space is where your mind finds room to rest. It reduces that feeling of being visually overwhelmed and instantly creates a sense of calm. Maintaining this newfound clarity is a practice, not a one-time fix. To prevent clutter from creeping back in, try adopting a one-in, one-out rule. Every time you bring something new into your home, something similar has to leave. Buy a new sweater, donate an old one. Get a new book, pass one along to a friend. This simple habit keeps your belongings in a state of equilibrium and forces you to be more mindful about your purchases. Ultimately, decluttering in the Japandi style is an act of self-care. It's about recognizing that your external environment has a profound impact on your internal state. By clearing the physical clutter from your home, you're also clearing the mental clutter from your mind. You're creating a supportive environment that nurtures peace, focus, and creativity. Your home stops being a storage unit for your past and becomes a launch pad for your future. It becomes a true sanctuary, a place where you can recharge and be your most authentic self. So if you're feeling that pull to simplify and create a more peaceful space, I encourage you to start small. Pick one drawer, one shelf this weekend, and just begin. See how it feels. It's a journey, not a race, and every small step makes a difference. If you enjoyed this and want more tips on creating a mindful, beautiful, and functional home, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button and become part of the Viana Home community. We have so much more to share, and we can't wait to see you in the next video. Thanks for being here today.